the Russian military and Chinese military make decisions? To better understand this, we're going to take a look at top-down versus bottom-up military command structure. Top-down command structures are overwhelmingly favored by authoritarian nations. It makes sense because one person or a group of people at the top are making decisions which everyone else will execute. This creates extreme efficiency in decision-making and planning. However, it leaves little adaptability for troops on the battlefield. The U.S. favors a more bottom-up command structure. This makes planning significantly less efficient. However, it allows for adaptability on the battlefield by junior leaders. Like I said earlier, in a top-down structure, you're going to have one person or a group of people at the top making decisions. But in a bottom-up structure, you're going to push decision-making to the lowest level possible. Top-down command structures are favored by authoritarian governments because more often than not, they are under constant threat of being overthrown by their own militaries. They do not want to encourage decision-making by junior leaders, as that could lead to a coup. Top-down command structures require strict discipline and a very clear chain of command. They require strict discipline because subordinate elements and service members are going to be expected to execute orders without question. And they require a clear chain of command because you need to know who the orders are coming from and if they have the authority to make that decision. In other words, it's centralized decision-making as opposed to decentralized decision-making of bottom-up structures. The greatest strength of a bottom-up structure is the flexibility and adaptability. Junior leaders are encouraged to take initiative and show innovation in order to adapt to changing battlefield conditions. However, this does not come without cost. Bottom-up structures require significant coordination. They are incredibly complex to master or even implement effectively. There's high levels of communication and synchronicity across many different elements, oftentimes not even in the same branch of service. This can be incredibly difficult because even between different branches of service in the U.S. military, there are cultural differences in the way we speak, differences in the terms we use, and everything becomes a more significant challenge than you would imagine. Now, in practice, all nations, regardless of what structure they favor, use elements of both. It really is which way they lean more, right? And they will lean more towards one or the other. And depending on the type of operation, one may be more favorable than the other. It really just depends. It depends on the mission, the assets and resources available, the training of the personnel, a lot of different things.